And debate part 2. Tonight's version featuring a lot of yelling.
Issues haven't gotten better.
Senator Harris, I'm so sorry. We will let all of you speak. Senator Harris.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Bill Biessa.
And I'm Lauren Freeman. Dominique is off tonight. Another 10 Democrats took the stage tonight in Miami, fighting for their voice to be heard, at times literally yelling over each other.
Channel 2 anchor Sion Rhodes is joining us live inside the debate hall spin room, as they call it. Sion?
Bill and Lauren, last night NBC News put out a chart showing which candidate had the most minutes of talking time. It was Cory Booker last night. It may be harder to tell tonight because they were all yelling over each other, trying to take those minutes if they weren't being given. They only had 60 seconds in theory to respond. So we'll be watching to see who wins that title tomorrow night. Now, we did expect a fiery debate. That's exactly what we got tonight. Lots of people going after the front runner, former Vice President Joe Biden, trying to knock him down a few pegs, leave him with a few bruises tonight. And the first confrontation we really saw was starting with California Congressman Eric Swalwell, pointing out those generational differences, essentially saying that Biden was out of touch. Take a listen to this exchange.
Joe Biden was right when he said it was time to pass the torch to a new generation of Americans 32 years ago. He's still right today. If we're going to solve the issues of automation, pass the torch. If we're going to solve the issues of climate chaos, pass the torch. If we're going to solve the issue of student loan debt, pass the torch. If we're going to end gun violence for families who are fearful of sending their kids to school, pass the torch.
Vice President, would you like to sing a torch song?
I would. I'm still holding on to that torch.
Now, Senator Kamala Harris was also expected to have a very strong debate. She certainly seemed to garner the most applause on each of her talking points from the audience, so a lot of supporters out there for her. She took on Biden as well, really specifically addressing his issues with race. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
Do you agree today that you were wrong to oppose busing in America then?
No.
Do you agree?
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I opposed.
Well,
I
there
did
was
not
a
oppose.
failure of states to integrate
No,
public schools in America. I was part of the second class to integrate Berkeley, California public schools almost 2 decades after Brown v. Board of Education.
Because your city council made that decision. It was a local decision.
So that's where the federal government must step in. That's why we have the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act. That's why we need to pass the Equality Act.
Now, it was a somewhat quiet debate in terms of the two front runners going after each other. A lot of people saying they expected for Bernie and Biden to really try to go after each other, but perhaps a bit of self-preservation in decisions not to do that. Also, a quiet debate from Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who had been getting a lot of media attention as he entered the race. Now, the good news for many of these candidates is that there are, get this, 11 more of these debates between now and the end of the 2020 Democratic primary season. So they're going to have another chance, though it will be harder to make the stage. I'm going to head down to the spin room now to get their takes on how things went down on the debate stage tonight. We'll have that for you coming up later, newscast here on Channel 2. For now, reporting live from Miami, Sion Rhodes, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Sion. We posted much more on the debate from tonight and from last night on click2houston.com. It's all in the politics section.